first of the principles is awareness. And it's a little unique because we call it a principle, but it's kind of the foundation for all of them. Awareness is really pretty simple. It's what are you aware of? What do you pay attention to? What shows up in your world? There's kind of two levels of it, if you will. One is the simplistic kind of, oh, I wasn't aware that, this tree was over there. I wasn't aware that, my sister really felt that way. Or I wasn't aware. Okay, the way that you get more awareness in that regard is simply wake up and pay attention. Now, it's easier said than done, but it's an important first step, right? So if I want to get more awareness about trees, I can read books, I can look at things, I can take pictures, there's all sorts of apps. It's easy enough to do. I've got to have the desire to do it. Now, there's where you run into trouble. Well, limitations anyway. Your mind is, as we've discussed before, a highly effective pattern recognition device. It's very effective at that, but it's also very lazy and is deeply committed to looking good, playing it safe, and being right. So when you show up with something in your mind, part of your mind goes, oh, isn't that interesting? Quickly, your self-satisfied mind says, no, it's not that interesting. Don't pay any attention to that. We're cool, everything's good the way it is here. Go about your business, nothing to see here. And you drop it, not knowing that you may have missed some really interesting opportunity there. So the way to cultivate your awareness is simply to dedicate a little time each day. Say, okay, I'm going to read, I'm going to explore, I'm going to look into something that is new to me, regardless of what that little judgmental mind says. Expose yourself to something new. I don't really know much of anything about art, so I'm going to look at some books. I've never been a big dance fan. I'm going to watch some videos, maybe go to a show, etc., etc. Open your mind a little bit. Now, at a deeper level, this is a little more in line with where we're going here. The axiom that you want to be alert to is you can act on what you're aware of. What you're unaware of will act on you. How about that? You can act on what you're aware of, but what you're unaware of will act on you. And now what we're talking about is some of these we all have them, deeply held limiting beliefs that get in the way of the success, accomplishment that we want to have in our lives. We've all got these things, but we tend to gloss over them, and your mind really doesn't want you digging into this stuff, because that would mean it's going to have to do some serious work and change and perhaps be vulnerable, authentic, be upset. It's all the stuff that your brain mind doesn't want to do, but it's all the stuff you have to do if you really want to be an elite performer. You've got to do the work. So what you are aware of, you can act on. How do I get aware of these things? I need to calm down, slow down. There's all sorts of practices, meditative techniques. A lot of it is all over, social media that you can use that will wake you up to, wow, what is it that I actually believe? What's in my way? Why do I keep doing X when I know that I don't really want to? When I know it's not even good for me, but I keep doing it over and over. Why? Because you've got some deep running subconscious program that you need to put some light on so you can do something about it. Okay, so step number one in becoming an elite performer, wake up. Bring up that level of awareness. The easiest analogy is your awareness is like a ladder. Assume you've got a great big tall ladder. We're standing on the ground. This is my current level of awareness. Takes 10 steps up the ladder. Oh, look, wow, I can see all the stuff that I couldn't see before. I was unaware of it. My peripheral vision is now expanded. Take 10 more steps. Oh, look at that. And you get the picture. The higher you go on your level of awareness, the more possibility you have. Why is that important? Because more possibility affords you more choices. And that's our second principle.